What makes me approachable? Tell me right now.
Maybe it's like this, your stance, your demeanor.
My stance?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
My stance? Not even posture, my stance?
You gotta stand up and show me his stance now. That makes
Actually, that does make a little, that makes sense because I do have a stance.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Maximum Zack. On today's episode, we have Mike Kim. He's a comedian. He's really funny. But on this episode, we get really deep. We talked about our feelings. We talked about Fast and the Furious. We talked about the Comedy Store. You know, also, the podcast starts with me talking about something that just happened with my car. So let's get into it. I probably actually did turn on my lights on accident earlier. But
Yeah,
you know what
earlier when you were like, dude, I think somebody reached into the open window.
No, dude. I heard someone say, like, I think someone parked in my spot.
Yeah.
Or no, they said, like, someone parked in my spot. And, like, I was thinking, like, oh, dude, like, he fucking fucked me. Like, he's put his hand in there and, like, fucking parked it, like, because I parked in his spot or something. I don't know. But, like, I instantly was, like, fucking thinking, like, dude, like, this fucker got me. But I don't know.
That is a smart way to get back at somebody without getting in trouble with the law, is turning on their car light so they run out of battery. So it just inconveniences their whole day.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very, I feel like that's pretty efficient in, like, ruining someone's day.
I'm going to do that next time to somebody.
Yeah.
Because I think about keying cars all the time, but I don't want
like,
to do it because I'm going to get in trouble and they're going to make me pay for it.
Yeah, keying cars, like...
Get caught, yeah.
If I get caught.
Yeah, slashing a tire, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if you can somehow just turn on their car lights and just let it drain...
that's the best way.
That's so much worse, I feel like, unless they have one of those, like, things in their car that just jumpstarts their car immediately. But, I feel like people don't have this.
Well, because then there's another layer of like suffering where now they're gaslighting themselves thinking, did I do that?
Yeah.
Or did somebody do that?
Yeah.
Just like you're doing right now, Zach.
Yeah, like what happened?
Literally. Yeah, I don't know.
That's the last leftover in your head.
I'm never going to know what actually happened. But I mean, realistically, I probably turned it on. Or it was a ghost. Or someone did it.
Well, we have a surprise for you today. The guy who turned your lights on!
Dude, that would suck.
That would be terrible.
Yeah.
What would you do if he was there? Right. What would you do if he's right in this room or right there? It's 8 feet away from you.
I would
probably in the camera and tell him what you want to say.
I would probably be like, dude, it's gonna be okay. It's all right. It's not your fault, dude. Like I would just kill him with kindness or like.
What is this, Goodwill Hunting? It's not your fault.
It's not your fault, dude. Like, you don't have to do this shit anymore. And then he's like, I'm so sorry. And then, like, we hug and cry.
You guys have, like, applesauce to share together or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
He just, like, fucking, he's like, I don't know. I really don't know what happened after that.
I think I would cry if somebody kept saying it's not your fault over and over to me.
Well, yeah, I feel like I would too. So at first I'd be like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, and then I would start just, like, thinking and
thinking. That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's such a funny thing to do to someone. I love them. Good Will Hunting's a really good movie.
It's great. I've
It's
seen it
so
multiple
good.
times.
Yeah. I've rewatched it a couple times. It's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the fight scenes in that movie are so sick. Like
What?
No, there's like scenes in it where he like gets into fights and stuff.
I mean, with the way you said fight scenes, they seem like, they're like
Robin Williams like had to kill somebody or something. But no, it's just like, it's just so cool because like they just like it just seems like really raw because he just like goes into like this crazy scenario and just starts fighting people. You know what I mean? It's like. Yeah, it's just an interesting like character, It's just like, holy shit, like this guy doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah,
or like really doesn't think about what he does, at that point in his life, and then like everything like turned around, later. But it's just crazy.
Did you see
just see like the character development along the way?
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back years ago, where they had like the fake sequel.
I saw that. I saw that.
It's one of the funniest. Like him and Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are filming a sequel to Good Will Hunting called Hunting Season.
Yeah,
and it's like maybe a 2-minute bit. It's fucking hilarious. Look it up on YouTube.
They bring the main guy back too.
Yeah,
the douchebag
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, from the bar.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
that is funny.
Thanks, Kevin Smith.
Yeah, no, thank you,
Genius.
Kevin Smith.
Thank you for that.
That's amazing. No, I've not seen it. I need to check that out. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Look at that. I was like, if I stay quiet right now, I'm gonna let him. I want him to lead, and he's just like, why don't you say some shit?
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, dude?
Yeah. This feels like a fucking shitty Tinder date right now.
Yeah. It is pretty much essentially just like that. I'm gonna start. We already talked about movies. We're gonna start talking about like what your favorite food is and shit.
I love that stuff. I love talking about all that stuff.
Do you want to have kids? All that stuff.
Yeah.
All those
kids,
first date scenarios.
Am I allowed to look at you?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's not real.
I'm not on camera. Okay, so it's fine.
But can they hear you too?
Oh, they can hear me.
Okay, so then I can look at you.
Know what I look
okay,
like.
Cool.
Yeah.
Got it.
You can look at him.
You can look at me. When you guys look at me, I change to the middle camera, so it looks like you're looking at back.
Oh, so that's what that's for.
Yeah.
I see.
It's a nice wide.
Oh, that's a wide. That's a wide.
It's a wide.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, man. Dude, that's. I don't even know what to say. I mean, do you ask that to every person?
So, no, not actually. I mean, like, it just depends. Like, sometimes I'll just be like, what's going on with you?
Okay.
Yeah.
As the man in the chair, Zach is fucking lying. He says that to every person. That's literally how we start almost every single one.
Not okay. If we just start riffing though.
Okay, riffing's different. Yeah.
If we just start riffing, we just start talking about whatever. But some if I literally don't know them, I will say that.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, because we've only really bumped into each other a few times.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, we've hung out in comedy scenarios, or in green rooms, whatnot.
What's a comedy scenario? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean any comedic scenario in life, I guess. No, but usually just
or something.
Usually we'll just be at a comedy club or he'll be there, I'll be there,
Yeah, we just bump into each other and just kind of start talking. I mean, last time we saw each other was at the store.
Yeah.
And it was good seeing you there. That's when we started to really talk some more.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, we got shit to talk about, cool stuff, yeah. we connect on just being humans instead of weird energy shit that you'll feel with some other fuckers.
Yeah. Tell us more about that.
I mean, I just don't really like hanging out at the store like that sometimes because there's just a lot of insecurity coming all around and they get weird. People that I know from outside of LA, Orange County scene, then all of a sudden the rec room shuts down. Then I see some rec room people, and then at the rec room we're like, "Hey, what's up?" And as soon as we get to the fucking store, and then I'm like, "What's up?" And they're like, "Oh, hey." They act like you don't exist. And they do the LA thing.
Oh my God.
Where they're looking they want to be seen in a certain way, and then they're looking for someone famous, hoping to take them on the road, and just acting really just strange. And then one guy that I'm not gonna say his name, but he's got fucking curly hair, and he was like. And I was like, I know you fucking see me. I was like, I know this fucker sees me, and he always gives me hugs and daps me up, but I haven't seen him in a little since the Orange County rec room area. That's a club, by the way, guys. It's shut down. But then
it was fun.
Then he starts walking past me, and I'm like, hey man, don't act like you don't see me. That's what I would say to any friend.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, you're the one that saw me, but you're ignoring me. You're trying to big time me. And I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, no. What? He's like, well, you know what? And this is when it was hot.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, it's hot. Okay, it's hot. And then we just stopped. Nobody talked, and we just kind of looked at each other. Yeah. And I was like, it was good seeing you, man.
Yeah.
And then he walked off, and it was a strange time. So
how do you even get out of that conversation? There's no good way to end that at that point.
That's why I said good seeing you, man.
Good seeing you, dude.
Just ended right there. But that was I still like the guy. But that was
you guys both
weird.
See each other getting water later.
yeah. No, seriously. But that's why it was I could tell you can really tell how somebody's doing internally and their sense of self based off of how they interact at the Comedy Store patio.
Yeah.
Truly. And then you're very you accept yourself, you're comfortable with who you are, And that's what I saw.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, you're always really approachable. I always feel like I could come up and just talk to you or whatever, and you always say hi too. So
what makes me approachable? Tell me right now.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just maybe it's your stance. Your
My stance.
I don't know.
What does that mean?
stance, not even pushing my stance.
You gotta stand up and show me his stance now. That makes
actually, that does make a little. That makes sense because I do have a stance. That's a little. Do you want me to? Should I stand right in the middle of the?
You can stand right there. We can see you.
I actually hip out. I hip out.
Okay, hang on. I'll adjust the middle. You can stand up.
Okay,
and let's
so
see it.
this is. That's hilarious. So I actually stand like this. So I never stand straight like this. I always have like a hip like like that.
I do that too.
Does it make me look more friendly?
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Like that?
Yeah.
Hey man, what's up?
Yeah.
Do you do the hand on the hip too, or no?
No, sometimes I do this.
Like if someone was standing like that in a video game, I would go up to them because they probably know
You gotta
something.
quest
That's
yourself.
true.
Yeah,
But if I stand like this, now it's just like, man,
Yeah.
this tennis teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Like, yeah, I guess I just chill. Yeah, damn, you're right. Damn.
Damn. Okay.
All right, I guess it is my stance. Fuck. All
No,
right.
I don't know. I mean, but yeah, I just,
I'll take that.
but yeah, I just, I don't know. When I'm anywhere, like, I don't know. I don't care about anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't dude, I don't think very highly of myself. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Like, I'm just like, dude, whatever. I'm here. This is me. That's it.
So your lack of self-worth makes you go, dude, I just accept whatever. Is that what you're saying? Or do
I don't know. I mean, I guess.
you have self-worth issues?
Oh my God. I feel like, yeah, probably. I mean, I feel like I definitely, yeah, I probably do. I probably do.
I do too.
Yeah, I definitely do. Yeah, I mean, it's just like when you're like, especially I feel like in a world where it's like competitive, it's just like, okay, like I'm not at the top, but I'm not at the very bottom either. Yeah. But it's just like, I got to do better. I can't do bad. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just like,
it's like limbo.
Yeah. I'm just like in a weird spot. So it's just like, I just have to accept where I'm at. Otherwise, it's like, what's the, what am I doing?
Then you have to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, essentially, that's what a lot of people do, I think.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I used to fucking fantasize about myself, like, I'll fucking do it. And then I'm just like, dude, I'm too much of a pussy. So I was like, I have to live now.
Yeah.
No, but the self-worth thing is interesting because I just realized why I was so unhappy in comedy for like the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I went from 15K to 100K on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I got depressed. And then I started doing clubs that I never did before and doing like weekends, and I got more depressed, and I didn't know why. And then it's actually good timing that we're doing the podcast now. Yeah. Because I figured it out like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And it was because I was trying to find I was hoping that I would feel important and get love the more I succeeded from the external world. And because I was seeking that, instead of looking at from myself, because I didn't have it for myself.
Yeah.
Since I wasn't like liking myself, that's why I felt more and more empty and more and just worse the more I progressed. Mm-hmm. And I just figured that out. And then because this whole self-worth thing, it was purely a self-worth issue.
How did you go about figuring that out?
Just
was
honestly,
it like a eureka moment, or were you just like, what happened?
I would say I had a few eureka moments, but mostly it's just like constant, just feeling misery, and then trying to go like, why do I feel like this? Is because this, is because that's, because of whatever. And then, well, I think it started maybe a month ago, kind of like the eureka process was, I was at the gym, and I go to a gym with a lot of professional bodybuilders and fitness models. So I'm like one of the few like Joe Schmo, random average.
Yeah.
And I saw you look at my arm, it's small. I know, stop looking at me. But these guys are jacked as
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy, there was a guy that was right there on the left of me, like 10 feet away. And I'm on the bench doing like dumbbell rows for my back. And I've seen this guy before. He's like a 6'5", like Portuguese freak of nature, just super soldier serum, handsome as the perfect fucking alpha. And then talking to him is this hot ass Latina with the biggest booty and just shit that I would masturbate to, and and I've seen these people all the time, these like hot people. I never cared, but I've been going to that gym for 4 years, but for some reason that day it really bothered me, and then I was like, I heard her laughing, like, and I was like,
It really bothered me. Can you guys take that somewhere else?
seriously, no, I got so angry. I was like, fuck you and your hot, sexy laugh, motherfucker. And then I sat there on the bench, and I was like, well, you know what, this fucking guy, like, he might be able to fuck all the hottest girls in the world, and his alpha's fucking every girl wants him, but me, I'm funny. I have mental fortitude. I can do shit on stage and comedy and all this and that. He's not like me. He's not. And I caught myself. I was like, oh my God, I'm being insecure. And then I was like, whoa, how long have I been doing this?
Yeah.
And I realized I've been doing this for years. Anytime I get into a scenario where there's like a guy who's like talking to some girl that I think's hot and I have no chance with compared to him, and just like I would say shit like that to me, and then I realized I was basing my confidence off of comedy and who I am as a comedian, which is why my confidence was so up and down, and I never felt good, because that's not a stable thing to base it off, because that's also a very small part of you. That's a small part of me. That's not who we are. That's a thing we do.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning of me understanding and admitting that I have some, self-worth issues and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like anytime you're like basing like your happiness and self-worth off of like an external thing, it always ends up like fucking you over in the end, because like, ultimately you all you have is yourself and like who you are in the end, so it's like, if you can't like make yourself happy, you know what I mean, like if you can't be happy with just being yourself or just sitting in whatever is going on, like what you're gonna be destined to be like in a horrible mindset at some point. Do you ever get like seasonal depression or anything like that? Or have you ever had that? Where like for some reason, like, this is so funny. Like when I was younger, I would get really depressed just like in the fall, like when it starts getting darker earlier.
Yeah.
And like, I also was depressed to begin with, but like,
okay. Did it stay the same or slightly get worse?
It got worse.
Okay,
it got worse.
Okay,
it got much worse.
Got it.
But when it got worse, like they were like, "Oh, we think you have like I was at the doctor and they're like, "We think you have SADS." And like, I'm a kid and I was like, "What the fuck is that, dude?" And they're like, it's like seasonal affective disorder or something like that.
Did he say it was something like that?
He didn't say it like that, but like he was a doctor about it. They explained it. I didn't listen really, and then they're like, "Okay, we're gonna write you a prescription." And then they prescribed me a lamp. And it was just a UV lamp, and they're just like, sit under the lamp and it'll like mimic the sun. And I sat under the lamp for like 20 minutes, and I was like, dude, this fucking sucks. And I fucking kicked the lamp, and then like that was literally it.
And did it not break and you got more sad?
Yeah. I broke my toe. No, I didn't break my toe, but like no, it just like didn't work out. Like, I mean, it didn't really help actually either. It was just like, it kind of made me just think about it more.
Yeah, right. Because now you have a thing to stare at and ponder more about your misery.
I'm just staring into the light.
Like they should have said to go get sunlight. Why would they say?
It's like, because it gets dark. Like, because like I lived in Indiana at the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. It's just not that there's no sunlight there, but like it just was getting dark so early that it like wasn't enough to like make me like feel like okay, I guess. I don't know. It was weird.
No, that's true, because when there's like a bunch of clouds and stuff, it really affects the sun absorption and the happy stuff.
Yeah, which I don't know. I never really thought about that like in everyday life. Like, I don't know. I probably need to be in the sun more, I guess, is sort of the moral of the story.
I mean, I do too. I need to be in the sun more as well. I mean, have you ever felt really just shitty about yourself, and then you step outside and you feel like 2 times better just stepping outside? I mean, let's say you feel like trash. Like, let's say you feel like 1 out of 10, just so bad, and then you step outside, then you feel like a 5.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it definitely does help, because it's like, oh, at least it's a nice day. It's like at least you have that going. That hopefully nothing really bad happens like outside. Like you get mugged or like they fucking...
Or your neighbor doesn't say hi. You know what makes me angry? My fucking neighbor that I've been trying to say hi to for 5 years.
Yeah.
I keep trying and it makes me hate him because he doesn't say hi with joy. And
Yeah.
I keep trying to say hi, trying to get joy out. Like I'm like, dude, one of these days. So it's like this. I'm stuck in this negative feedback loop, and it makes me like hate him, and it makes me want him to die.
Yeah.
Like it manifested and switched into some dark shit.
Yeah.
And it's not even his fault.
And if he doesn't say hi to me today, dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Dude, I fantasized about like his family getting into a car accident and he's the only one that survives, and I go, that's what you get for not saying hi to me.
You're like at the funeral, you're just like,
Yeah, like off to the side.
Eulogy for the whole family.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, he's like, can you please give the eulogy for my family? And it's like, yeah.
And then I go up there and I go, that's what you get.
Yeah. That's fucked.
Yeah, man.
That's wild.
It's a me thing. It's a me problem.
Yeah. I mean, no, I mean, it's really funny though. Like, that's such a funny scenario.
I guess.
It's funny hearing it, so I don't know.
It's the first time I actually shared this.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, all the fucking like 10 viewers at home are stoked to hear it.
They're like, bald Asian dudes are crazy. That's what they
We
are.
got this exclusive on the podcast.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, this is what happens when Buddhism fails you. Sorry. So sorry.
So where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Torrance, California.
Okay.
So it's technically LA County, but it's like far away from the typical LA shit. More
Yeah.
suburbs.
What was it like growing up in Torrance?
It was very mixed. A lot of Asians, a lot of white people. It was cool, man. It really was. I really appreciate it because it made me it gave me more like confidence in who I am. I didn't realize, because other states and other places have way less Asians, and then they feel even shittier about themselves because they're like, hey, what's up, you fucking little fucking Chinese fuck, stuff like that. And
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
few, so you're like the target of a bunch of stuff. But then we had like an army of Asians, so
Yeah,
It
like,
felt
they
like-
couldn't say that. Like,
yeah, they like,
Yeah.
because if they would, then I mean there was race wars and stuff between the whites and the Asians at my school and stuff.
fuck.
Yeah, that's
Every time someone says race wars, I think of
I spit on him.
I think of
There's a
Fast and
race
the
war.
Furious, dude.
It was, yeah, like some Tokyo Drift shit.
Yeah.
Right? That's a whole nother story. But yeah, long story, it was cool. It was a good time.
Sorry.
So what kind of car were you driving?
Yeah,
Race
yeah.
Wars?
What kind of car did you drive in the race war?
That is super fucked up.
Toyota Camry.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I wish I knew more.
Fully automatic, you know what I mean? Fully automatic. Yeah, man.
Fuck. So you live in LA now?
Well, I live in Harbor City, which is still around there, but I used to live in Sherman Oaks and both the
nice.
Ridge, the Valley, and all that.
Yeah.
You
Nice.
know.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Hey, say what you really want to say, dude.
what do I really want to say?
Say what you really want to say. I feel like you're tiptoeing around something. I
I'm
want
not
you to get.
tiptoeing, dude. I don't have.
You could get racist or something.
I
I
don't
don't
have
give
an
a fuck.
agenda.
No, I don't. I know you don't have an agenda, but I want your heart to say what you really want to say. Just say it. Whether it has to do with me or not, just say it. Say it out loud. Even if it's about you. Just say it.
Okay.
Hang on.
No, I literally wanted to. I was trying to remember the exact line when Paul Walker was saying in Fast and the Furious about like what Hector was running in race wars, in his car, but I cannot think of it for the life of me.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah,
Can you Google that, please?
I'm
Okay, please Google
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Is it from the Fast and the Furious, the first one?
It is from the first
Hector's
one.
going to be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines?
Yeah, and like he kept like going down the list of what was all in it, because he was about to get caught for being a cop.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then he was like, dude, like that's why I was sneaking around over there, like I know what they're doing, and really he was like just trying to get evidence to put Toretto and his posse in jail. But then it pretty much. The first Fast and the Furious is just Point Break, but a slightly different story.
I love that movie.
Point Break's amazing.
Point Break is fucking. What'd you think about? Did you watch the remake?
Yeah, and
It looked trash.
I could have like done without seeing that one.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah, no.
ruins the original almost because you're gonna remember it.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was like I feel like they thought like, oh, it was gonna be a big thing, and it was not. Not even close.
You can't do that. Like, if they ever try to remake Heat, I will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn down my neighbor's house. I'm gonna cut the brakes on his car.
Was Heat before or after the like North Hollywood bank robbery? The North Hollywood shootout.
That was before, actually.
Heat was before?
Apparently, yeah, Heat was before. So apparently they got the idea
from Heat.
I think so, yeah. If I remember correctly.
Okay.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I usually, sometimes I would go to that Planet Fitness that's across the street from that bank. And I always think about like, dude, because I've watched a bunch of like documentaries about the North Hollywood shootout and like that robbery. And, and I'm just like, dude, this all happened right here. Like, it's so crazy.
Isn't it fascinating?
Yeah. That was like, I don't know. He's such a good movie. And then the real life people that did that, like, it's insane. Like,
it's insane that they actually got body armor. They made the body armor and couldn't get taken out. It was like have you seen that video game? It came out years ago called the Army of Two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like
very
that.
similar. Yeah, it's very similar to that. Like 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those guys were gnarly.
I mean, do people ever think you're Asian?
No, I mean, actually, oh, dude, I have a picture that some people thought my cousin kind of looked like it at the time. Like, he could be Asian.
He looked it.
But, like, and then, like, I posted it.
Yeah.
Just a picture of me as a little kid. And they're like, dude, are you Asian? And I was like, no. Like, I'm not.
Were you offended or you're like,
no? I mean, I wouldn't.
Me?
I'm not offended by it. I mean, I was just like, no. I mean,
make
I'm
you
not.
exotic if you're part of
I mean, also, I had this like years ago, like my first like ID picture, my first like driver's license picture. I looked like Pablo Escobar-esque, and like every time it was so funny. One time I would go like multiple times that I went to the airport.
Yeah.
Like when I would show it to TSA, they would just be like, Pablo? And I was just like, why are you saying it like that? Like the one guy actually was just like, Pablo? And I was like, no, dude. Like,
Wait, they really did that?
Yeah, no, that really happened. Like I'm not just yeah.
Oh shit.
It was really weird.
What are you? Are you white? Are you just white?
Yeah, I'm just white. I mean, I think I'm just like a whatever white is, you know? Like,
yeah. So you said you grew up in Indiana?
Yeah.
So Indiana's like super white, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's like a mix, I would assume, but I mean, there was mostly white people around.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's sort of like, I don't really know like the demographics like exactly. But yeah, no, I'm just white, like probably some sort of European stuff
like
mixed
Italian.
together.
You look Italian.
No, I don't think I am, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm like super. I get like I have like when my beard grows out, it's like ginger.
Irish.
Yeah, I think it's like something like more
Irish.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I need to do a 23andMe and figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think I'm like just part ginger, really. Like I don't know, whatever that is. Like.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that should be a thing. Like,
just part ginger.
Yeah,
just make them a whole. They're a race.
Yeah, it's like, dude, he's 98% ginger.
Yeah.
What?
Do you speak ginger?
I don't even know what that would sound like.
Yeah.
It's just like clicking or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you feel more connected to me now? A little bit more.
Yeah. I
A
mean,
little bit more right now.
I feel connected to just the universe in general.
Do you really mean that?
No.
I didn't believe one word out of your fucking mouth when you're like the universe. Now get the fuck out of
I
here.
just feel like I'm just like, it's like an Avatar when they connect the fucking things together. Like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, is that how they have sex?
Dude,
actually?
Oh man,
Oh,
I
dude,
want to.
that's
I
so-
want to fuck. I want to fuck one so bad. I have
In
a fantasy.
Avatar?
Yeah, I'm serious. They're so hot to me.
So
They're so hot to me.
yeah, I mean,
Do they have those?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
what?
There's a whole Avatar brand.
Yeah, Walt
Really?
Disney,
They're on
like
stilts?
they actually made them. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of live avatars and shit.
Really? I want to.
Say it again. No, it's a whole ass land. It's not just one ride. It's like a whole ass section of
like Star Wars Land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Avatar. There's like 3 rides.
Oh,
Also,
shit.
Put some respect on Small World. Goddamn it.
That's an OG thing, man. I want
Fucking
Disneyland
mentor built
recently.
that ride.
Yeah.
You went to Disneyland recently?
I went to Disneyland recently. My friend, he got free tickets for me and then a few friends, and it was like a park hopper pass. And dude, I haven't had that much fun in years.
Yeah.
Like forever.
I don't know what it is, but like,
Because we had a handicap pass too, so we skipped lines.
that's actually sick.
But nobody was handicapped.
Did you try the tacos?
No, I had the corn dog though.
I've
And then the
literally
pickle.
never heard someone ask, "Have you tried the tacos at Disneyland?"
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had tacos like that.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you do? What was your favorite thing when you went?
Fucking the handicap pass. It was great.
I mean, fair.
My
yeah.
friend, she lied to the people to get a handicap pass, and then we skipped every damn line, and it was great.
Yeah.
And it was like real handicap people were looking at us like, "What the fuck?" We were running past that. So
You're running past.
no, we were running. Like we were fucking sprinting. There's like a dude in a wheelchair. He's like, "What the fuck? That happened right?" Yeah, we had a disability pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she lied about being disabled. And dude,
Yeah.
we walked. It was you know, you have the thing on like your smartwatch or whatever. I think about 10 to 11 miles.
Yeah.
And that whole day we rode every single ride we wanted in Disneyland and California Adventure.
That's
And
sick.
initially I had so much guilt being there because like I was fucking 35 and then there's like a 21-year-old with me and then like a 28-year-old and I'm just like, dude, am I just a fucking loser? Like, what am I doing here? And then, you know, and then the guilt, like, I need to hustle, I need to grind, I need to work, and I, just, you know, and then, and then I was like, dude, you're here already. Let go of everything. Just release the inner child. Fuck the rest of the world. You're at goddamn Disneyland. Let the inner child be released. And I had more fun than I've had in 10 to 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
It was
sick.
crazy.
Love that.
I felt like a child. No.
No, because it's not fucking 12.
That's right, dude. I'm not a bitch. No, but we did that stuff. Yeah.
So it's kind of a controversial take,
Say it.
I guess, but I don't get Disneyland.
Yeah.
I
Because you
did.
can't go on the rides, that's why. You don't
Yeah.
get any-
Okay. Well,
I-
that makes no sense for me to want to go there.
I mean, if you go and enjoy like the
Yeah,
environment,
that makes sense though. That
yeah,
makes sense.
like
Yeah.
if I couldn't fit, well, I guess it might just be like, yeah, I mean, we didn't have to say that like that, but whatever. But yeah, no, it's like, why would I want to go there?
You know,
well-
I could see you being a huge Disneyland fan if you were able to ride the rides. I think
Yeah.
so. You know, Kenny loves Disneyland.
Kenny does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenny's like soulless and he loves Disneyland.
That's funny. That actually is really funny.
Yeah.
No, he kind of is soulless.
It's because he's adopted. That's why.
No,
He's got a lot of childhood trauma.
dude. One time I was like, Kenny and I were on the road, and we were just talking, and I was like, Kenny, if I died, like, would you like do like a moment of silence or like take like a vow of silence for like a week or something? And he was just like, why the fuck would I do that? And I was like, dude, are you serious? You wouldn't like just like not talk to anybody for like a whole week? Like, and yeah, no, we got into a huge argument about it.
That's why a vow of silence?
I don't know. I just like, I was thinking of something that's absurd that he would
I
have
see.
to do.
And then you guys actually
Yeah.
argued.
Yeah.
Funny
we
enough.
actually argued
that's
about
hilarious.
it.
It's not even a real question. He's like, why the
Yeah.
fuck would you?
Yeah.
Wait, so I'm curious then. So due to like your physical stature,
Yeah.
why, like, what does it feel like not being able to do certain things? What goes on in your head? And what does it feel like? Does it affect you emotionally ever?
Well,
Or
I
did you just give
mean,
up?
usually I just don't go in those scenarios, like, because it's like, why would I put myself in the scenario where like everyone else gets to do something and I don't? You know what I mean?
I get that.
That would just be like, why would I? It would just be like pointless because it would just be like, oh, cool, so I'm here and then watching everyone else do something. Yeah. So usually I just don't do those things like at all.
Yeah.
I mean, there's tons of other stuff to do, but I mean, you know, I can sit under my lamp. Fucking
What do you like
Broke
doing?
it.
no.
Well, it didn't break. It didn't break.
We've
Oh,
done
that's right.
drifting with
Yeah.
K1 speed.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah, it's like
You fit in K1 speed?
not really right now. I have before,
Really?
and I mean, I can, but it's like it's.
You weren't like last year, did you?
Yeah, it's really difficult. It's like the steering wheel's like too close. I mean, I can, but it's just like difficult trying to turn.
Oh, I see.
It's more of like, I feel like I'm more of a danger to everybody.
You're like Bowser in Mario Kart, just fucking people up.
You
Yeah.
fucking throwing banana peels at people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I feel like I'm just more of like a danger to everyone when I'm doing it. So I usually just don't.
No, I get that. That'd be like me going to like a white pride parade. They're like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
Which I do want to go just to like,
Yeah.
just to be around it, just to feel. Not that I
Yeah.
want to like be racist to people, but I just want to just feel what that energy is like. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what it's like either. But I mean, if you want to do that, I support it.
Would you go with me if I
No,
tried to go?
I'm not going
okay.
to it, dude.
Why? Because you don't want to look racist, or you don't want to
Yeah,
be.
I would be.
What if you didn't look racist? Would you go?
If it didn't look
Make
if there
you
was-
look racist. Would you go?
No, I probably would not go. I'm sorry.
Why?
What
What if he's doing like a case study of just like I want to see what it's like?
Or like I'm undercover.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, literally
I mean, if
undercover.
I would rather not be involved in any of that, like in any way or capacity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that just doesn't sound good.
That does sound like a terrible time.
You know, I don't know. I love everyone.
He's connected to
Yeah.
the universe, man.
Again, I am.
He's too
Stop
connected.
lying. Stop lying.
I don't want to fucking like do that.
You never have 1 ounce of curiosity. There's no way only dude, I'm Asian and I'm like, I wonder what they do. I just want to
They're
see. Like, I wonder how they talk to each
To
other.
be fair,
Yeah.
I am insanely curious to know. This is gonna sound stupid, like how fucking dumb they are.
Yeah.
Like in person.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to know. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go to find out, but I'm sure there's like a bunch of idiots bumbling around in the dark.
What if you meet like a smart one? Like you look like you would be like undercover smart racist.
Me?
Yeah.
I can probably get away with it, honestly.
Yeah.
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 No.
I don't think you're racist, but you look like you're like a smart undercover
Okay.
one. If you
I
wanted
don't know
to
if
be.
that's a compliment, but I'll take it.
Smart is a compliment.
Smart is a compliment.
Yeah,
Undercover
smart is
racist,
not-
not
yeah.
so much.
You're undercover racist.
That's the title of the
man.
episode. Is Jeff an undercover racist?
Yeah.
Yeah, make it a title. Like, yeah, why don't we just find out about you now?
Yeah,
What's your
yeah.
history?
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. What do you think about Six Flags?
What a pivot. I love it.
Yeah.
Six Flags is it's cool. I went there a couple years ago, but I like more like chill rides now.
Yeah.
It's just stressful.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so one of the times I did go to Six Flags and enjoy it, it was like after prom. And so this is years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it was just after a prom night, so we were all like we were all like hungover and stuff. So like I chugged a bunch of Powerades, and then I ate like 2 McChickens, and then I'm going about my day, and they let us like stay on this ride called the Revolution, which
hell yeah.
like goes like because it was like the end of the day, and like you can stay on as long as you want and just keep going.
Yeah.
And it goes like back and forth, and then it's just like this pendulum thing and then it also spins.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where it was like maybe like the 4th or 5th time of being on it, and I still hadn't gotten off, and I was just like, dude, I'm kind of feeling sick, And then all my friends were like, oh no, stay on, and like I'm like okay, and then like fucking I'm like, dude, I'm gonna puke, and then they're like, no, stay on, you got this, don't puke, and then literally I like because it's going back and forth, and they're telling we have to like scream so it'll go faster. And that's what the guy was telling us to do, which
Just
I
like
don't think it
Monsters,
actually.
Inc.
I don't think it actually
Oh,
works
okay,
like
okay.
that. I think they just fucking press the button
Yeah.
or whatever. But I ended up puking all over a bunch of
On the
people.
ride?
On the ride, yeah.
Oh fuck.
And
Wait,
then
did it-
yeah.
Revolution is the one that not only like goes like this upside down, but it's also spinning at the same
Yeah,
time. right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Wait, which movement of the ride did you throw up? Was it the spinning part or the up and
it's
down
happening
part?
at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, at the same
Like,
time?
You're sitting down and
Oh,
it's spinning,
yeah.
and then it's also like going back and forth like this, and
Yeah.
eventually going upside.
Oh, so you're hitting them from every angle
Yeah,
of their
yeah.
face with vomit.
Yeah, I puked. I hit all the people across from me. And because it was I drank blue Powerade
Oh my god.
and 8 McChickens with like and there was like lettuce and stuff on it, it came out green.
Okay.
Yeah. Like they're like Slimer's slime. Like from Ghostbusters.
Holy
And
shit.
yeah.
Well, so what did you do after? Did you apologize to them?
No, I left.
You just left.
I was like, I'm out of here, dude.
I would do the same thing too because I don't want to deal
Yeah.
with the shame of just like trying to. Because they don't want to see
Yeah.
you, and they're like, "Fuck you," you know.
Yeah, no, they don't want to hear it from you after that.
Yeah,
They've had enough of you at that point, you know.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's like your favorite? What's like your guilty snack pleasure?
Guilty snack pleasure.
It could be a sweet or anything, chips, whatever. Like guilty.
Guilty. Can it be like
Anything.
I don't know. I mean, maybe like I'm really into barbecue chips right now.
Just regular barbecue.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, that's probably where I'm at. What about you?
Oreo thins.
Oreo thins?
I fuck up the whole 2 trays in one night. I can do that.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, no, Oreo. Like, I like the thins actually. Like the thins of anything are actually pretty good. Like, also, I think like they have thin Kit Kats.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do, and I actually like them better than regular Kit Kats.
So is it like 50% the thickness, or what is that?
Yeah, but it's just, so I don't know. It just seems like more palatable. Not that you can't like. Not that I can't eat a regular Kit Kat, but like, and it's like, oh no, I'm so full. But like, but it just seems like so much lighter, and it's just like, oh, I mean, I still feel bad because I still eat way more of them. But like,
Guilty. That's a guilty pleasure.
yeah. So that's one of them too.
I think it's because of like there's a better distribution of what like that's why Oreo thins are so much better to me because it's not too much of the inner cream at once, and it's like I think it's a perfect balance between the cookie and then the cream part.
Yeah.
That's why I can't stop eating that shit.
Also, for some reason, like there's always like with the Kit Kat thins, there's always like a mistake that the machine makes or something, where like there's a couple in there that are just chocolate and there's no wafer in it.
Really?
Yeah. It's like
Kit Kat. Wait, can I? Just keep talking. I want to.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, no, the Kit Kat thins. I discovered them at AMC at the movie theater.
Really, Kit Kat thins. They are real.
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude.
No, that would be fucked up if I was just making this
Yeah,
up.
you're making me get all excited.
Yeah.
I fucking hate your guts for that.
They should start making everything thins. Like you go to McDonald's, Big Mac thins, so like nugget thins.
No, honestly, they should with the Big Mac because I don't like how
big it is.
I don't. It's not fun, dude. I can't enjoy it.
I don't like how big the Big Mac is. Like, no. They're gonna start. We have to make a petition for McDonald's to make the Big Mac thin.
A thin Mac?
Yeah, the thin Mac.
A thin Mac.
A thin Mac?
Oh shit.
That'd be good.
A thin Mac.
That's just like a fucking regular hamburger. Though,
Yeah.
Just get a fucking cheeseburger.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, with the Mac sauce. That's true.
Yeah.
Which is, Thousand Island. Let's be fucking honest.
Yeah.
No, it's a special Thousand Island. It's a chemical injected Thousand Island.
Yeah.
It's a little
Ronald puts
it's a
something on
little
special.
different.
Yeah, there's cancer-causing materials in it.
Yeah,
Like,
there is. Hey, you know that guy that made you seen Super Size Me, the documentary?
yeah.
Yeah, you know he died, right?
Yeah, supposedly he was also just like a gnarly alcoholic, I think. Too.
Right. That's what I heard.
That's what I heard. So like I mean, not to, fucking shit on his legacy, but
You can share his legacy. I don't know a lot of people.
Look, he's dead.
but
He's dead.
like I heard that like technically like his like when all of his vital stuff and all of his like medical information and stuff was also really bad just because he was also an alcoholic and was hiding it. And then like that's what I was hearing, but who knows? Not trying to like fight for McDonald's, but I just feel like I feel like it's definitely not good to eat McDonald's every day anyways, but I don't think it's good to eat like fast food that much ever.
Yeah.
But who am I to give medical advice?
Well, you're the perfect one. All you have to do at the end of every sentence is just don't be like me.
Just don't be
Just
like
don't
me.
be me.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
but isn't that a documentary the reason why the supersize went away?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
pretty
so
sure.
angry at that.
Yeah.
My favorite thing was eating a supersized fries on the freeway.
Yeah.
That was because there's enough for it to last, and you just fucking
Yeah.
oh damn, and then because there's more in it, you have more
Yeah.
chances to have like a soggy type or like a crunchy one,
Yeah.
or like just like a regular one.
Variety. Okay.
There's like
Yeah,
a good mix
yeah.
of fries. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a mixed bag of fries, and it was like so great to me. It was a good time.
Yeah.
For me. Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I'm definitely a soggy guy.
Me too.
Yeah.
Dude. No, hold my hand.
Oh my god.
Me too. Because people talk shit about the soggy fry, but it's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I do also partake in the crunchy stuff, you know, but I'm
You're not gonna kick a soggy out of bed.
yeah.
Soggy number one.
I think
If you had to
if I had
choose.
like a tier list, it would be like
Yeah.
soggy, then crunchy, and then like I just don't like it to be too hard either. Like also, I think part of me is like before when my teeth were really fucked up, like I couldn't even eat crunchy stuff, and I still think I have that mentality of like being afraid to eat crunchy stuff, or just like I mean like it was so fucked because like before. Like, my teeth were so fucked up, one day I just broke one of my teeth on scrambled eggs.
Oh, fuck! On scrambled eggs.
It wasn't even hard,
Oh
dude.
my god!
What the fuck were those eggs scrambled with?
That's the softest thing on earth.
Holy shit,
No,
Zach.
dude.
Holy
I literally was just like,
fuck.
what the fuck just happened? And then, like, yeah, I think it was just fucked.
Wait, when did your teeth get better?
I mean, one day I woke up.
God was like, I love you.
No, I had to go. I just went and got some dental work done.
So is this dental work teeth?
Yeah. These top ones all are.
Do you
Like
have
what-
your wisdom teeth still, or no? They take those out?
No, those have been gone for
Those are
many,
gone.
many
Okay.
moons.
So like what kind of dental work is that? Is that crowns? Is that like a bridge thing?
It's like a
Dental bridge?
It's like one of those flipper thingies, like where there's a bunch of bone grafts where like they took out all the top teeth because they were just all fucked,
Wow.
and then they put bone grafts everywhere, and then there's some teeth that are there's like two or there's a couple that are there like after like implant, and then there's a thing that I put in so it stays like so most of these are all like fake at the top.
Does it ever come out?
Oh yeah, I take it out every day, like to clean it. So
Oh, is it like a retainer type thing? Like
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
I
sorta
see, I
like
see.
that,
That's
yeah.
crazy. They look so
Yeah.
good.
yeah,
They look natural as fuck. I would have never known.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I mean, I know you had teeth worked out, but I didn't know it was
Yeah.
a thing you pop in and out. That's actually
yeah.
impressive.
I mean, I keep it
That's
in.
crazy.
You're supposed to keep it in as much as possible, but like, yeah. So that's what I do. I mean, eventually, I'm probably gonna get like once. It's just that shit's expensive, dude. Like to get like
every crown is insane.
Yeah, like to get everything like fully implanted in permanently is super expensive.
Yeah, because I would like my two front teeth to be like a crown or something because they're kind of chipped from just like an overbite and fucking
Yeah,
soup.
yeah, and soup.
No, because I eat so fast.
Oh,
I eat like a duck.
Like
Dude, I fucking, oh my god, I did that like twice. I just a metal spoon and I like jump my head forward
Yeah.
and I bring the spoon and I go fast. And I was like, oh fuck, and then I did it to my lower tooth like a few months ago, and I chipped that from fucking like that, and I eat very violently and I
Yeah.
eat very aggressively. Yeah,
I do the same sometimes, so I feel you. Yeah, I haven't knocked anything out with a spoon yet, but hopefully never.
Still young.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
you got your whole life ahead of you to do
You
that,
got
man.
your whole life ahead of you, dude. That would hurt, dude. Fuck.
What?
I hate just thinking of like teeth injuries. Like
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
hate thinking of like some like ting, like someone like hitting your tooth with a spoon.
Dude, yeah. I mean, it's not even like the pain. It's just more like you look at it and you go, "Oh fuck,
Yeah.
god damn it!" And then you're like, "I have to go around like that." Like
Yeah.
I know. It's more like nobody really said anything about it. It's more like when you have a pimple and you're like, "Oh, everybody sees my pimple. Fuck my pimple. Oh my god." It's
Yeah.
like that. But still, it was like bothered me so much.
Yeah.
At one point, I just would laugh like.
yeah,
that?
You're like trying to like not.
And it's just like not even that bad, but like that's all I thought about was the two front teeth that have chips in it versus like 98% of them, which is perfectly fine. So yeah, man, that's some bullshit.
Have you ever seen the meme where it's like, what if like your teeth were soft and they got hard when they were hungry?
Yeah, they're
Is it like a sexual thing or what?
I don't think it's sexual, but like I mean,
it's like
I get
nightmare inducing.
It sounds-
Honestly.
yeah. It's
also,
more
they're
like
soft, like
yeah, like they're just soft like normally,
Yeah.
and then like when you're hungry, your teeth get hard.
Actually, that's kind of scary. That'd be kind of weird if like I saw a girl and then she just like was about to suck me off and then she starts talking and her teeth just get
Yeah, and her teeth
hard.
just get really hard and
And I'm
sharp.
like, what is she gonna do to me? Like, I don't know. By the way, I cut the shit out of my shaft this morning, shaving it like 3
Fuck.
times, and I put face wash on it and it burned.
Yeah, that sounds like a horrible. That sounds bad, dude. I one time I was putting icy hot on my leg, and
Oh, what?
no, I was holding it right here.
Yeah.
I was putting icy hot on my leg right here. No, but I was putting icy hot on my leg, and I like pulled my boxers up, and it like got on my boxers and then got on my balls.
Oh my god!
And icy hot on your balls sucks.
What does it feel like?
Well,
First, it's really cold.
First it's really cold, and then it starts burning, and then then you try to wash it off, and that doesn't really work. It just makes it worse, and
Really?
then so you just have to deal with it until it goes away.
How long?
I don't know. I think it's like 30 minutes or
That's
something.
too long.
Yeah.
For ball sack pain.
Yeah, no, it sucks. It's not
Yeah.
fun. But I ask everyone that comes on the podcast this question. Well, is there anything that you do every day to make sure you're reaching your maximum potential?
You know what's interesting about that question is the answer was very like drastically different a month ago
Yeah.
when I still fucking hated my guts and I was trying to find happiness in success based off success. So before I would have said every day have a routine, cold shower at early in the morning,
Yeah.
go outside, get ready, gym, sunlight 10 minutes, then gym, come back, shoot a video, make a video every day,
Yeah.
eat, write, stand up, blah, blah. Just like very regimented, just robot. Just
Yeah.
basically just, it would be just like overly robotic. Now, you said to be my best every day.
Yeah.
Now it's just, I literally am just telling myself, this is just fucking the last 3 days, but like just telling myself that like I like myself. And I just
Yeah.
think about how I can like, as soon as I feel bad or inferior, I go, and I feel like I'm doing a thing to get liked. I have to say, I like myself.
Yeah.
Or I accept myself and remind myself, if I don't accept myself, nobody's going to accept you anyway. So it doesn't matter. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Positive self-talk. Like, it's like...
Yeah, so
trying
it's
to,
not
like-
like some cool, like, it's
Yeah.
not really like a cool fucking like productivity hack or success
Yeah,
hack,
yeah.
but that's just kind of where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Really?
No, that makes sense. I mean, that works for people. As long as if it works for you, that's all that matters, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
what
dude.
I do.
Thank you so much for coming on the pod.
Dude, thank you, man.
This has been awesome, dude. Yeah, thank you for coming on. Like, yeah, hopefully I see you doing, like, we both see each other doing stand-up, or we hang out or something.
We will. We will. Hey,
super
how long
down.
was this episode?
Right now, it is 56 minutes. When I do have to mention, in the first, like, maybe 5 minutes, you guys were, like, all over the place, like, talking about weird shit. And then
Yeah.
you got so deep so fucking fast. So, like, good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm not going to lie. Because I thought in my heart, I felt like it was like my organic biological clock told me it's only been 40 minutes, and I took it personally.
Oh, no,
dude,
no.
This is perfect time.
No. This
I
is
thought you
good.
wanted to just end it because
No.
I was like, I thought we were connecting. And then now that I know
No,
we basically hit an
No.
hour, now I feel good. You see my self-worth
Yeah.
coming up? My issues? You see what I mean? I'm comparing to nobody.
You are
You didn't
worth
see
it,
me
dude.
look at him and go like this to
Yeah,
wrap
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
The metric,
You're fine.
I went off a
Yeah.
metric I made up in my head of like, if it's
No.
not at this on the dot as close as possible, that means he doesn't like me.
Maybe when we, for like a 5-minute warning for you from now on, I'll just like fucking set off an air horn to scare the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
I think that might be the way to go.
If
So
they have
everybody
low
knows.
self-esteem and self-hatred like me,
Yeah.
then they'll be like, oh, it's not,
Oh,
it's not
me.
Zach.
It's just fucking
And
me.
not like me. It's just the podcast.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, my God. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Yeah, man. Just, follow my Instagram at Mike Kim Comedy. Mike Kim Comedy, one word. Mike Kim, easy to remember because that's a palindrome because Mike Kim is Mike Kim spelled backwards.
Holy shit.
Mikekim, Mikekim. And yeah, man, my YouTube and all that, everything, all my socials are on Mike Kim Comedy. And yeah, let's see what happens with this newfound self-acceptance journey.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, I hope you all are being able to accept yourselves, just like Mike. Like, thank you so much for watching this episode, and stay maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah.